Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new episode. And in this episode we're continuing the work on my LCI 325i. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off, so let's head inside and let me show you what I've done. Right guys, so if you remember in the last episode we changed the wing panels, we changed the bonnet, have a look at that. So the bonnet, wing panels have been changed, and then right at the end I replaced my broken crash bar. So today we're going to be hooking up to the pulley machine, which is over there. We're going to be trying to get this as straight as possible, trying to line it all up. In the post I've got my headlights. I needed a replacement passenger headlight, that has come. So all that's left to do is I've got some clips and little tabs and stuff that I need to transfer from my old slam panel onto my new slam panel, get this ready. I need to fit the radiator into the slam panel so that this whole thing will just bolt on. I've got the locks that I need to put on, and then that'll be good to go. So without further ado guys, all about hard work. I want to get this car on the road as soon as possible. Let's crack on. There you have it guys. So this is my replacement front slam panel. It's complete with the bumper bar, the bumper reinforcement, whatever you want to call it. But there's a few things that I had to transfer over. If you remember the first episode when I got this car, I told you I had to transfer my bonnet locks. So these are the bonnet locks that I've transferred over just now from my old smashed one. And these are the cables that lead to the bonnet locks. I had to thread them through that little hole right there. So I've gone ahead and done all of that. And then painstakingly, I had to remove all of these little clips because everything on the front end, the bumpers and the headlights and everything will bolt into that. This came completely bare. I had to transfer these little screws to hold the radiator assembly in, and also the clips at the back, if you look. So I've put in 1, 2, 3, and 4 little clips just to make sure that everything is nice and tidy. And now that is ready to go into the car. I've got my rad pack waiting. I've replaced my broken fan. So I've got my rad pack right here with the new fan that's on there, no problem. Got my headlight waiting. Everything is ready. I just need to make sure that we get the car aligned, put it on the pulley machine. So that's next guys. We're gonna jump onto the pulley machine. I'll stick it on the time lapse and you guys can see the whole process of getting this car straight as an arrow, hopefully. So let's crack on with what we gotta do. And for bonus guys, this came in the post today, so I went ahead and I just put that in. And I want to give a massive shout out to Mr. Wayne, one of my subscribers. You literally just sent a comment asking if I was going to film the pulling of the chassis as I was pulling the chassis. So when you do see this, just remember I do read my messages and I do read my comments. If you send any comments, I try my best to respond to them, and I always read my comments. So let's continue. Hold on, sorry, I've got to interrupt this video to let you know, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button right now. If you like the content that I'm bringing to you, and you like rebuilding cars like this, or that, or even that, you stop right now, press the subscribe button, and make sure your bell notifications are on. I'd really appreciate it. Let's continue with the video. Right guys, so we've run into a little bit of a snag. You've just seen, we've just had a look around the car, taken off some panels, had a look at the chassis. The chassis damage is a bit more extensive than we thought. So have a look. So look at the inside, it's completely busted there. It's completely creased right in there. Have a look at that, that is crazy. But that is all doable. Where it gets interesting is if you look right there, you can see it's got a little crease there as well. So we're just thinking, what's the best course of action? So we're just going through everything and thinking what's the best course of action, and then we'll proceed. We're thinking that the engine might have to come out, we're thinking that the subframe might have to drop. Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what we come up with. So guys, we've made the decision. Engine has to come out?
Yeah, because chassis, look at this here. It's very bent. I have to fix proper.
So we need to fix this bit.
Engine out.
So
I do a good job.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah?
Guys, wish me luck. This is a new experience. I've never pulled an engine before, but I'm gonna give it a go. We're gonna try to get the engine out. First thing I need to do, I need to remove this plastic at the top. I'm gonna remove all the bottles, remove everything, all the ancillary parts, all the bits that are bolted on, so I can get access to all the pipes and the wiring loom for the engine. It's pretty easy from what I've just been told. You've got an engine mount right there. If you can see that, that's the engine mount on that side. You've got another one on that side. Because it's a rear wheel drive, it's gone all the way back, connects to the automatic gearbox, and there's a prop shaft at the end of the gearbox. So what the plan is, we're gonna move that car from there. We're gonna undo all the bolts at the prop shaft. We're gonna remove the bolts from the bottom of the mount. There's no mounts, there's no top mounts on the BMW engine right here. Once we take off all the ancillary parts, remove all the wires and all the hoses, we should be able to get the hoist in and hoist it straight out. It sounds easy, but I know it's gonna be hard work, but this is what we do here at Salvage Nations. Guys, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put you onto the chest cam. Hope you enjoy. Right guys, look at this mess. I'm just taking my time and stripping down everything from the engine. So far, I've taken off the scuttle panel, taken out the wiper blades, engine cover, airbox. Then I've taken off these two black braces, and I'm just separating all the water hoses. If you remember in one of the other episodes, I changed the thermostat housing. There it is. And once we separate everything, I'm just having a bit of trouble removing all of this stuff from the engine ECU. These are all the electricals for the engine wiring loom. Once I remove all of that, then I'm gonna go underneath the car, remove it at the prop shafts, and then once I remove the two bottom bolts that holds it on to the subframe, we should be able to pull it straight out. So let's continue. Right guys, have a look at this mess. But more importantly, have a look at what I've done. So I've separated all of the water hoses, all the oil hoses, and all the electricals. So now the engine is literally just perched on the bottom subframe. It's got one mount on that side and another mount on that side. All that's left is to take off the 2 nuts at the top of each mount, and then we should be able to lift the hoist, well, lift the engine out with a hoist. I'm just waiting for the hoist to come in. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it today or if I have to wait. I've made sure that I've tied everything up. I've taken pictures of everything in the fuse box and everything. I know where everything needs to go back to. So guys, we're going to pull this engine and we're going to look at the damage on the chassis. If it's too bad, we might have to scrap it. And it'll be a shame because the car's so nice, the engine sounds so nice, the interior is nice, everything on the car. I'm very excited for this car. I'm just a bit, don't know, lost for words. I'm on a bit of a downer at the moment. I did not expect that damage today. So depending on what we find tomorrow, yeah. So we've got to pull the engine. And on that bombshell, guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. It was not what I planned. I had planned to get the whole front end assembled with the lights and the rads and everything, but it didn't work out like that today. So we're going to end the video here, guys, and make sure you stay tuned to find out what happens next with this build. It's super late on me today, so in the next episode, I'll be pulling this engine. I've done all the prep today, so in the next episode, I'll be taking the engine out and we'll be checking out the extent of the damage to the chassis. Fingers crossed. Make sure you smash that subscribe button if you're watching this and you're not subscribed. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's episode. And yeah, just let me know what you think down below, guys. It's been a bad day at the office today. So anyway, I'll say this to myself, what I always say, I gotta keep it moving, and I hope that you guys keep it moving, and I'll catch you in the next episode.